how I lost the best time period of my life. Keep in mind, I lost some of this due to some things I could not control, but I'm just gonna get straight into it and tell you the story about the biggest moment in my content creation journey, I guess you could say. A little before December, I had 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, and I was making content on a specific game called Murders vs. Sheriff Duels. It's a Roblox game. You might have heard of it. The game was very popular at the time. It no longer is, but at the time I was one of the biggest content creators on that game. And not only that, I was also making other content aside from that that was also starting to get a lot of traction. But before this time period, I was posting for fun, but also I was making like a decent amount of money from it. And I just wanted to see where content creation would take me. Kept posting, kept grinding. Out of nowhere one day, I got a sponsorship. I don't think I can say the company, but I got a sponsorship from a company that I actually knew. And at the time, this was amazing. This is my first sponsorship. This was at the start from when life was gonna start being amazing. But unfortunately, I kind of lost a lot of it. At the time, a lot of my old friends started DMing me back because they saw the success I was having on YouTube. And I really wish that I documented more from this time frame because I thought I was unstoppable at this point. Like, I really thought that I was gonna hold all of this momentum, and I was gonna get even more views and more popularity, which I did. Winter break happened. I'm still with my girlfriend. She's loving on me. I'm loving on her. Posting. I'm grinding. I'm meeting all of the biggest content creators in the game, and my views keep going up. They're not going down. I'm getting collabs from the biggest YouTubers of this game. Everything's amazing. My views keep going up, and life just seems great. Almost too good to be true. And that's why it kind of scared me at the time too, cuz I was one day I was just kind of after stream. I think I got donated like $300 that stream. No, okay. So I hit 10,000 subscribers. I think I got $300 that single stream. And right after stream, I think I was gonna go see my girlfriend. But right before that happened, I kind of just sat back like this, and I was like, "Damn, I wonder if this is like too good to be true." You know? You know that feeling when everything's just perfect and like you feel like it's too good to be true, but it's not, like it's actually happening? That's how I felt, and I was like, I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong. I guess I should keep being consistent and stuff, and everything will just fall into place, and I think I can really take this super far. I mean, next thing you know, I was probably going to get recognized in person and stuff like that. I wasn't that popular, but... And so, I'm also doing college classes during this time. I have to manage my college classes along with school, as well as streaming and doing content creation. So, I told my fans this in a community post and during a stream. And I just let them know that I was like, hey, I'm going to be a bit busy, you know. I won't be able to be as consistent as I once was, because I was posting like 2 or 3 times a week, along with stream shorts and community posts, all that stuff. I was very active in my Discord server too, and my community was very supportive at first. And so they knew that I was busy, but I was still uploading and giving them great content, and... You know, I went on from there. I wasn't posting as much, and this was the start of when my views started to stagnate. They didn't stagnate, but like, they started to trickle down a bit, you know. My views were starting to trickle down a bit, as well as the game I was playing too, because the game was starting to get a little bit stale. And the reason why the game was dying was because there's another Roblox game called Roblox Rivals that was making every single other FPS game just die out. Roblox Arsenal, even Bed Wars, everyone was moving those games to go to Roblox Rivals. And this game, I think at one point it peaked at like 200,000 players. For a new Roblox game, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. I don't even think that was Rivals' biggest peak. That was just at the time. I don't know what I did. That was just at the time. I noticed that a lot of my friends are switching to Rivals, and they're doing even better. Like, there's this thing in Rivals where you can get your own charm, and essentially what it is, it's like a little keychain that you can get on all of your weapons, and you can get YouTuber charms, which I could have got my own charm in the game if I were to if I were to introduce all of my audience to Rivals a lot earlier when I still had all that momentum. And I thought about it, but I could have got my own charm in the game and a lot of other stuff. All of my friends were getting their own charms, YouTuber charms. There's not many. It's not like Nozni, the creator of Rivals, just gives out creator charms left and right, because he specifically chooses content creators to give these charms out to. But there were creators smaller than me that were getting charms, and they were my friends too. And they were like, "Oh, yeah, I'm now a full-time content creator in Roblox Rivals. Kevin, have you swapped to Rivals, or are you still playing that Mers vs. Sheriff's game?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna still play this game, because I don't think I want to swap just yet. I think I'm gonna wait a little more." And then he was like, "Okay, all right, sounds cool." I stopped getting brand deals and stuff, because obviously my channel was declining. Just a little bit, not a crazy amount, just a little bit. My views were still, I was still averaging about like 10 to 8,000 views, which is, it's not really ideal, but I mean, I was okay with that. I'm okay with that, right? I was okay with that. And my donations were also going down, and some of my top donators actually left to go watch some other Roblox Rivals content creators. Let's see how much players is Roblox Rivals. How many people are playing this game compared to, actually, chat, let's see. 99,000 players. Okay, that's really good. And then Mers vs. Sheriff Duels is at 16,000. Yeah, that's a lot different. That's very different, actually. There's a very good opportunity, and I didn't take it because I wanted to stay in my freaking comfort zone. And I think the problem with this, and this can relate to literally anyone, is that we stay in our comfort zones too much, or at least some of us do. And if we don't try new things, new opportunities, it can lead to some pretty bad downfalls. And I don't know why I didn't take the opportunity. I was just comfortable at the content I was making. But the opportunity was always open. And so at the time, I also wanted to make some IRL content too. Now my viewers were actually starting to plummet. I was averaging around like 5,000 views, except for one of my videos that hit like 30,000 views. That was kind of crazy. But now I'm like basically averaging like 5,000 views on a normal video, and this isn't that good. Let's be honest. Maybe 5,000 views might seem like a lot to you guys, but for me, no, that's not good. No. And so I'm like, what if I make some like IRL content, you know? Like what if I try it, you know? Like that has like an unlimited amount of, that has like a much bigger audience, IRL content. Like I can do whatever I want, basically. I've always wanted to be an IRL content creator. And so I was like, you know, I sort of missed my opportunity for Rivals, because at the time, there's so many big Rivals YouTubers, Mini Bloxia Tanker, so many big Rivals YouTubers with millions of subscribers that I'd have to compete against. And I was like, I might have missed my opportunity when it was just my friends playing Rivals. And keep in mind, my friends, OPixel, Pyro, Viecti, Enrique, those people, right? They all have over like 100,000 subscribers, except for OPixel. He's doing really good on Rivals too, but they're doing great. They're well off. Let's just say that. I chose to swap to doing IRL content when I kind of missed, when I knew like I missed the opportunity to make Rivals content when I literally could have. I was still getting so many viewers, but they were slowly going down. My viewers were literally watching Rivals content creators, and it's like I missed like the best opportunity of my life, bro. I if I'm gonna make a prediction right now. This might be very off, but I genuinely think that I could have my 100,000K plaque could have been right here if I chose to swap to Rivals 6 months ago. But I didn't. I didn't. One of the reasons was I kind of sucked at the game at the time. But, like, everyone did. We all did, so I don't know why. Like, I was really good at the game I was playing, so I just stayed in my comfort zone. I literally got too comfortable. And I knew if I made my first Rivals video back then when I was still super popular, it would have got like 30,000 views. Maybe even more. But I was too late. And then I was... There's a term called fell off. Some people said I fell off. And I'm like... I mean, I don't... define fell off, you know? Like, what does that mean? Like, does that mean, like, I did I completely fall off? Like, I mean, I'm still getting, like, 1,000 views. I mean, let's see how my Rivals video is gonna do. And so... I go to make my first Rivals video, and it gets 800 views. Yeah. It gets 800 views. And I'm like, okay, well, it's, you know, my channel's dying, you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got 6 subscribers from that video, 800 freaking views. That's horrible. That is, like, beyond, that's like, bro, just put the fries in the bag at that. That's 800 views for a channel with 11,000 subscribers. And so I was like devastated, bro. That ruined my mood. Cuz I spent like 12 hours making that video and thumbnail and just I spent so long making that video. And I was like, maybe that was a fluke. Maybe I'll try even harder and I'll double down on my next video. And then I make a video on Rivals called I Mastered the Sniper in Roblox Rivals. That video took like a week to make. Literally a week. I worked on that thing maybe not a week, but like 5 days to make. I worked on that thing every single day for like 6 hours. That video got 672 views and 18 comments. That hurt. That felt so painful. Normally, it'd be like, okay, I mean, I'll promote this on my Discord server. But then my Discord server started to get inactive. It started to become dead and irrelevant. I mean, I guess we learn from our mistakes. I know if I have another opportunity, I will take it. And, bro... Like, I regret not switching to this game so much sooner, but, even the gameplay you're seeing in this video is Rivals gameplay, but, I made 3 more Rivals videos, all of them got, like, 500 views, one has 200 views. 200 views is my average amount of views I'd see 2 years ago. 200 views in a video is literally like what I'd get like 2 years ago on average. Like, I'd post a random video 2 years ago that would get 200 views. I'd be like, okay, cool, move on. But like, I got 200 views now, and so I was like, dude, I literally fell off. Well, it wasn't now, it was like 2 weeks ago, but I mean, and yeah, hopefully I make a 360 or something, because I literally I was too slow to make a decision. You guys have to be fast and consistent. I was relatively consistent, but now I'm very consistent. I'm posting almost every day on Rivals, and like, I missed my chance. Like, I really missed my chance. I still think I have a chance on Rivals. Actually, one of my videos might blow up right now. And my next video, I have really high hopes for it. And actually, funny enough, some big creators kind of reached out to me, so I might have a way to make it 360, but I mean, if I just had stuck to Rivals, listened to my friends, I would have been making more money. I would have had 5 times the amount of views I had right now. My videos would have probably averaged like 100,000 views. Bro. I mean, I have a friend that's literally averaging 500,000 views a video. That's literally retirement money. Like, what? I just thought I'd come out here and kind of give you guys like a warning. Just, if you guys have opportunities, maybe opportunities for a good job or some sport or club, just take it. I mean, though, if it doesn't go well, I mean, the worst that can happen is you just quit because you don't like it. Just try new opportunities if you think it could be a good opportunity, because I mean, my friends are well off now. I mean, I'm happy for my friends. I'm happy. And I'm just glad that they wanted to take me along with their journey as well. I mean, I should have listened to my friends, bro. Listen to your guys' friends if they're actually trying to give you good advice, though, and they know what they're saying. Dude, if you have a good opportunity in front of you, take it. Alright. That's pretty much all I want to say, so stay cooked.